I am driving slowly across the African savanna, under a pale morning sun, following a familiar dirt track that cuts through dry grass and scattered acacia trees. The air is still, heavy with heat, and everything feels routine, predictable, almost quiet enough to forget how fragile life is out here. I scan the horizon out of habit, watching for movement, listening to the subtle signs that something is wrong even when nothing appears to be. I stop the vehicle near a cluster of low trees, stepping out onto the cracked earth to stretch my legs. That is when the silence breaks. I hear a dull, irregular rustling that does not match the wind, followed by a low, strained sound that feels wrong the moment it reaches my ears. I turn my head toward the noise, my body already tense, my instincts pulling me forward before my mind fully understands. Between two thick tree trunks, I see a baby elephant trapped inside the base of a living tree. The young elephant's body is wedged tightly within the split wood, the rough bark pressing into its sides. The baby elephant's legs move weakly, scraping against the tree, kicking dust into the air. The small elephant's skin is stretched and dusty, its breathing fast and uneven, its trunk curling and uncurling in panic as it tries to pull itself free. I stand still, fully visible, feeling the weight of the moment settle into my chest. The baby elephant does not run. The baby elephant looks directly toward me, ears slightly spread, eyes wide, and glossy with fear. The trapped animal shifts again, and the tree creaks under the pressure of the struggling body. Each movement seems to exhaust the baby elephant more. I realize the baby elephant is alone, separated from its herd, trapped by curiosity that turned into a silent danger. I am close enough to see the strain in every muscle, close enough to know this situation will only get worse if nothing changes. I do not speak. I do not move yet. I simply stand there, locked in eye contact with a baby elephant trapped inside a tree, understanding without words that this moment is asking me to act. I take a slow step closer, and the baby elephant reacts instantly, shifting its weight inside the tree. The movement is desperate, uncoordinated, and it makes the pressure worse. The tree does not give. The bark digs deeper into the young body, and the elephant's breathing grows faster, louder, more uneven. I stop again, realizing that every second matters, and every wrong move could cost this animal its life. The sun climbs higher, and the heat presses down on both of us. The baby elephant's skin is dry and coated with dust, its sides moving rapidly with each breath. Its legs tremble, then stiffen as fatigue sets in. The tree remains rigid, unyielding, a natural trap that offers no escape. I scan the savanna instinctively, aware that predators roam these open lands and that a trapped baby elephant is an easy target. I also know the herd could return at any moment. If adult elephants arrive, protective and aggressive, this situation could turn dangerous for everyone involved. I have no heavy tools, no team beside me, no immediate solution in my hands. I feel the limits of what I can do alone, standing in the open with nothing but judgment and time working against me. The baby elephant pulls again, lets out a strained breath and slumps slightly within the tree. Its strength is fading. I can see it clearly now. This is not a problem that will resolve itself. The longer the elephant remains trapped, the weaker it becomes, and the less chance it has to survive. I understand that waiting is no longer neutral. Waiting is a risk. I remain silent, calculating, watching the trapped baby elephant fight a battle it cannot win alone, knowing that the window to act is narrowing with every breath it takes. I make the decision without drama, without hesitation. Standing still is no longer helping the baby elephant. I move carefully, keeping my body visible and my movements slow, making sure I do not trigger panic. The baby elephant reacts immediately, shifting again inside the tree, but this time I stop at a safe distance and lower myself slightly, showing no threat, only intent. I reach for my radio and call for professional help, knowing this situation requires more than strength. I describe the exact problem: a baby elephant with its body tightly trapped inside the base of a living tree, unable to free itself, growing weaker by the minute. While I wait, I stay close enough to monitor breathing and movement, watching for signs of collapse, ready to react if the condition worsens. Time stretches painfully. The sun burns overhead, and the baby elephant's energy continues to drain. I notice the legs shaking less, not because of relief, but because there is less strength left to struggle. I position myself where I can see the entire body clearly, tracking every breath, every small movement, understanding that stress alone could be fatal. Eventually, a rescue team arrives with proper equipment. I guide them silently with gestures, keeping noise and movement controlled. They assess the situation quickly, confirming what is obvious. The tree must be carefully cut and spread, not forced, not rushed. One wrong move could injure the baby elephant or cause the tree to collapse. As the professionals prepare their tools, I remain nearby, fully focused, knowing that this intervention is the only chance the baby elephant has. The danger is no longer passive. Action is underway, and every second now carries real weight. The first cut into the tree is slow and deliberate. I watch every movement of the tool, every vibration traveling through the wood, knowing the baby elephant feels it too. The young body tenses inside the trunk, breathing spiking in short, panicked bursts. For a moment, the pressure seems to increase instead of easing, and my chest tightens as I realize how close we are to making this worse. The tree resists. Thick fibers hold under tension, refusing to open easily. The baby elephant shifts again, weaker now, its legs barely responding. Its head dips, then lifts with effort, and I see how close exhaustion is to becoming collapse. I remain completely still, hands clenched at my sides, aware that one wrong cut, one slip, could trap the body even tighter or cause sudden injury. As the cut deepens, the tree begins to open just slightly. It is almost imperceptible, but I see it. The space around the baby elephant's body changes by centimeters, and those centimeters mean everything. Then the baby elephant panics, pushing at the wrong moment. The wood creaks loudly, and the opening threatens to close again. Time seems to compress into a single breath. I signal to stop. Everything freezes. The baby elephant's chest heaves, its strength nearly gone. Dust hangs in the air. The danger peaks here, balanced between rescue and loss. I know that if we rush now, we lose. If we hesitate too long, we also lose. The decision comes fast and clear. The cut must widen from a different angle. The tool shifts position. The tree finally yields, opening just enough for gravity to help instead of harm. The baby elephant's body slides forward, slowly at first, then suddenly free, collapsing gently onto the ground. For a split second, nothing moves. Then the baby elephant breathes deeply, fully for the first time. The risk passes all at once, leaving silence behind it. The animal is alive. I stay where I am and give the baby elephant time. The small body remains on the ground at first, sides rising and falling in slow, deep breaths. Dust settles around us. The tree that trapped the young elephant now stands split and harmless behind it. I watch closely, ready to react, but the danger has passed. What remains is recovery. After a moment, the baby elephant moves. The legs shift under its body, shaky but alive. The trunk lifts slightly, touching the ground, then the air. The animal pauses, gathering strength, then pushes up. It stands. The posture is unsteady, but it is free, no longer constrained by wood or pressure. I feel the tension leave my chest as I see balance return, even imperfectly. The baby elephant takes a few cautious steps away from the tree. Each step is slow, deliberate, testing freedom that did not exist minutes ago. Its ears relax, the breathing steadies. The animal turns its head briefly in my direction, not in fear now, but in awareness. I remain still, giving space, offering nothing but distance and calm. In the distance, movement appears across the savanna. Shapes emerge through the heat and dust. The herd returns. Large adult elephants approach, with purpose, surrounding the baby elephant naturally, instinctively. The young one moves toward them, guided by presence rather than sound. I step back further, making myself small, no longer part of the moment that matters most. The herd closes in around the baby elephant, shielding it. One last glance, and then they turn away together, disappearing slowly into the tall grass. I am left standing alone beside a broken tree in a wide, quiet savanna. I did not save a story. I saved a life, and then I let it go.